Alright, so to roll up a character, you're gonna roll 3d6 for each ability score. There are 6 abilities.
Nah, yeah. Okay. 5, 14, 8, 16, 11, 11.
Alright, that's
Wait,
it.
how much is it?
Alright, so
Okay.
now you're gonna pick a class. Do you remember the options you've got available to you? I can show you the
Oh,
list.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, I will. Okay, I will take it as magic user again.
Alright, go ahead and roll 1d4 for hit points.
4.
Nice. Roll 3d6 for money.
7. 7. Okay.
Alright, so the first thing you'll need is a spell book, which will cost you 3 coppers. And then for your spells,
3
do you want...
coppers means I got. So I will take the. I will take. What did I use as storage system last session?
You had a knapsack. Do you want a knapsack again?
Yes, a knapsack.
Alright, good choice.
So how much will I have left then?
3 coppers.
3 copper, okay, and let me see.
Did invest in a weapon.
Yes, I need to buy a weapon.
Or if you get lucky and pick one that's a dead body.
I will buy a knife.
A knife? Okay.
Dear.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
a knife and a sheath
that
will
be
be...
it.
Okay, 3 coppers then. So you're at 0 coppers left.
You are broke.
Yes, I'm broke.
Hopefully you can break even or make some profit this game. Otherwise, you'll have to sell off some gear.
If I have any left over, I'll buy you a better weapon.
So, Alexis, for your spell, do you want to pick it? Do you want 2 random ones? Or do you want me to pick 2 for you?
Yeah, let's go with 2 random ones again.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2 12-sided dice.
2 12-sided die.
Yep, 2d12.
Okay.
9 and
3.
Alright, let's go have a look at the list real quick. 9 and 3, that is floating disc and read magic.
Oh, read magic again, wow.
It's pretty important for late game. Without read magic, you can't really gain new spells easily. Floating disc.
Yeah, pretty fun.
And you got looting disc, bro. That's gotta be so useful.
That one will help you haul out any treasure you find, right? Or any bodies or something like that.
Never mind, maybe it is useful.
Yeah, increases your looting capacity. And then you can buy more gear, right?
Yeah, okay. That's fun.
You've got one thing left, that is to choose your character's name.
Oh, I'll go with MOOSHO.
MOOSHO? How do you spell that?
Yeah, MOOSHO. MOOSHO.
MOOSHO. Very well. Alright. Next player is Ethan. Alright,
Yep.
go ahead and start rolling your
Alright,
ability
roll.
scores.
First roll, 12.
Good start.
Second roll, 6. Third roll, 8. Fourth roll, 11. Fifth roll, 12. And 7.
Alright,
Most charismatic.
what class do you think?
I think a fighter or a dwarf. Let's just do fighter.
Alright, sounds good.
Roll.
And 1d8 for hit points.
Unfortunately, 2.
3d6 for money.
7.
Alright, and what kind of gear do you want to start with?
This is a little weird. Check. Bruise weapons. Alright, so here's what I want. Fortunately, I don't think I could get any good armor. Just so I'm going to go with weapons. I am going to get a spear from Cosmic trousers. And I'm going to get a short bow. And all that stuff. And the arrows.
Alright. And what name would you like?
Let's do a random old school name.
Sounds good.
So D100 and D6.
Yes.
Got a 2 on the D6 and a 22 on my D100.
Alright, first party name is BRU. Alright, go ahead and roll again.
Got a 1 and a 58.
Alright, so your name is BRUFUL. BRUFUL. BRUFUL.
Oof. Okay.
Alright,
Interesting.
that's it. Next is Rogue's turn. Alright, so Rogue, I know you've never used this application before. No worries, it's quite simple. I need you to go to the top left of your screen where you see a polyhedral die icon. It says dice. That would open up your dice tray. You're gonna roll 3d6s by selecting the 6-sided dice 3 times and then clicking roll. Okay? Go ahead and roll when you're ready. You're gonna do this 6 times total. Rogue, are you there?
I think I'm having problems.
Okay, he must be reconnecting or something. In the meantime, Ghost, do you have any questions or concerns about what we're doing?
I won't be able to remember numbers.
No worries, I'll be taking note the entire time. Hello.
Oh.
We're just waiting on Rogue still.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go text his Snapchat real quick.
Sure, yeah, see what's up. I'm assuming he's reconnecting, but if not, we'll see.
Yeah, I think something happened. Went completely offline. So either cut out.
He is at his grandparents' house, so
Alright, no worries. Are you guys okay? Ethan and Alexis, how have you been?
I've been doing well. I'm excited for this new island. I'm so sad none of my friends were able to join us.
It's alright. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I think it was a little too late for them. I wasn't expecting a game.
Yeah, I'll be working this weekend, but today I have off. Today's Thanksgiving for me, and I have off.
Oh yeah. Okay, welcome back, Rogue.
Hello, Rogue.
I'll let you restart my phone.
It's all good. Welcome back. So, are you
I am
playing?
doing the tabletop.
Does it work on your phone?
Yes, it does work on phone.
Okay, good. Alright, so you're gonna open up the dice tray at the top left corner.
Okay. I don't care that my system UI isn't working.
And you're gonna select 3 6-sided dice and click roll. And that's how you can roll your first ability.
3 6-sided.
Yes. And every die
Okay, hold on.
does indicate how many sides it has. If you look at the list of the dice available to you, there's a number on each of them. Make sure you click the one that says 6.
Please be patient with me as my phone is being stupid.
Of course, no worries. Now, if it doesn't work, no worries. You can just
I'll just
use the stream to play, and you can use
This
the
one.
bot to roll. We have a bot on the server. It might be easier for you. This is typically something that you only can use on the PC. I don't know if it is okay on mobile devices.
Depends on the power.
It does work on mobile.
It does? Okay. Alright, try your best. If it doesn't work, no worries.
I am in. Let me. You said roll.
3 6-sided dice.
Because did you already do yours?
No, I was waiting on you.
Oh, let me pull up the dice tray. I don't see the dice tray. Hold on.
It's under the extension. Click the extension piece.
I did. All I see is the clock, the timer, the book, the little alien looking thing.
Try the alien looking thing maybe. It's like a dice
Mm.
piece. It looks like a polyhedral die, 20-sided die.
And subscribe.
Okay.
Let me
Might not
reset
be
the
able-
words.
Might not be able to do it on.
No, because it was working earlier. I think it's just because I restarted my phone and it's being all dumb.
Yeah.
Do you have an
We just
iPhone
use the
or?
bot for now.
Yeah, let's just hurry this up. For now, just go ahead and hop in the Discord server. Go into the Dice Rolls channel. And you can just roll your scores there instead.
Hold
Okay.
on. Discord. You said dice rolls?
Yes. Go into the Dice Rolls channel. And you're gonna use a particular command. It's gonna be /roll. Okay. Space 6 space 3d6. Now I'll type it out so you can see how it looks. Make sure you type it as it's. Do not copy paste that because it won't work. You have to type it out because as you're typing it, you'll be prompting a bot to roll the dice for you. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, There we go.
Alright, so 13 strength.
So 13, 13, 11, 13, 6, 7, 10.
Alright, good. Now you're going to pick a class. Those are very good. I would recommend fighter or cleric, but the choice is yours.
Okay, so, Ghost, do you plan on doing what I said?
Or what?
Look at your DMs. Anyway, I'm gonna go with half lane.
Very well.
I'm gonna go with half lane.
Now the halfling does require a minimum of 9 constitution. Otherwise, they would not be a halfling willing to go adventure, because very few halflings become adventurers. So, if you really want to play a halfling, we have to lower some of your other scores to increase your constitution to at least a 9. Would that be alright with you?
Give me thief instead. Give me thief.
Okay, yeah. Thief has no requirements. So.
I was gonna do David and he'd be Goliath.
Alright. So, as a thief, you have 1d4 hit points. So go ahead, use the bot. Do /roll space 1d4. This will be to generate your hit points.
So 1d4.
Yes. Good.
2. I got 2 hit points.
Now, unfortunately, you have a low constitution score, which has a -1 penalty to your hit points. So you actually have 1.
So I have 1 HP.
Yes.
Guys, It was nice knowing y'all. It was very nice knowing y'all.
Don't worry. If you survive, it's a bit more rewarding, and it will be easier for you to improve. Yeah. Don't worry. You're just playing it a bit on hard mode, but you'll be fine. It, you know, 1 hit point.
No.
Extra hard.
Yeah, it is difficult, but it is possible. And every now and then you're gonna get max hit points. Every now and then you're gonna get minimum hit points. Constitution, you got 7, so that's a -1 penalty.
Dang, so I'm guessing my strength is 13.
Yes.
Dude, I'm a strong thief, bro.
Yes, you're just very frail or skinny.
Let's just hope that we don't encounter bears again.
Dude, I'm gonna die if we encounter bears. Anyway,
Are they like?
so what am I doing now?
Alright, the next step is
Are they
to...
like?
You have a question?
Are they like big bears or small bears?
It depends on what kind. There are many kinds of bears. Black bears, brown bears, and even cave bears, which are a different kind of bear in D&D. It's a monstrous bear, like a prehistoric level type bear, right?
And then you get into the insane bears.
Yeah, there are other bears, I suppose, but those are the main 3 you might encounter in your typical Dungeons and Dragons adventure. There are also, I guess, polar bears too, but I doubt you would encounter them here. Alright, so the next roll is 3d6 for your copper pieces. Go ahead and roll 3d6 or /roll space 3d6. And that will be for you, Rogue. Perfect.
14 copper pieces.
Now the first thing you're gonna usually get as a thief is a set of lockpicks, which cost you 3 coppers. Is that fine?
Oh yeah, that's okay. I got the money.
Alright, good to go.
Alright, so where do I go to see what I can buy?
So you can go either into the combat rules to look over weapons and armor, or you can go into a list of items
list
rules.
of items.
And if you don't want to look over a list, you can just ask me if this is available, for example, if something is available, and I'll just tell you if it is or not, and the price, right? So if you want a sword, if you want armor, oh yeah, what's up?
Can I do a pair of trousers and a tunic?
You already have a tunic, it's issued to you.
Oh.
during character creation. All adventures are issued a helmet, a set of clothes, and 36 copper pieces for anything else they might need or want.
Okay. Okay. So, do I have any gloves?
You don't have gloves yet. Do you want gloves?
I would like gloves.
Alright, so that will cost you 2 extra coppers, 1 for each glove. Is that fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Silver piece. I don't have any silver. Can I do a knapsack for storage?
Yes. Good choice.
For my tool. Give me a crowbar.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want a
What's
normal
the
sized
tool?
crowbar or would you like a small sized crowbar?
I like a small one.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I have some candles?
Yes, you can.
Got it. And some, what's it called? Do we have matches?
Tinderbox, you'll need tinderbox.
Yeah, I'll take a tinderbox.
Alright, good choice. We're at 3 coppers left.
3 coppers. I would like... Just give me 1 tourniquet. And... Can I get 2 bandages?
When you buy bandages, you get 3 rolls. If you buy 1 set.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1 copper for 3 rolls of bandages. Alright, so
yeah,
you...
give me... Actually, instead of 3, or 2 tourniquets, or 2 bandages, give me 2 tourniquets and 1 bandage.
Okay.
Instead of
1 set.
bandages.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course, no worries.
Are you... What you said what?
No worries. Yeah, good to go. Alright.
Okay.
Last thing...
Name my...
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I name my character David?
Yes.
Ghost, I hope you understand the assignment.
Alright. And then, Ghost.
Yeah.
Are you on PC?
I'm on my phone, but all of my stuff works.
Your stuff works, okay. So go ahead and start rolling your ability scores, 3d6 for each one. Perfect, nice. Good start.
4, 10, 13. How many more do I need? 40?
2 more.
10, and 8.
Alright, now you're going to pick a class. So here are your options.
I'll do a magic user.
Sounds good.
No, Ghost, you're supposed to do fighter.
And then
Magic user.
go on and roll 1d4 for
Good,
hit
I'm a
points.
magic user. Oh, wait. Let's go.
Bro, we could have been David and Goliath.
So
What?
it's going to be 1d4 for your hit points.
2.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll 3d6 for money.
4.
Alright, so unfortunately you rolled very low on money and you only have enough money to buy yourself a spell book. You have 1 extra copy for anything else you might want. Do you know what else you might want?
Bandages are 1, right?
Yes, unfortunately though, if you buy any tools or supplies, you'll have to carry it by hand because you don't have any bags yet. So would you like to buy a kind of bag, like a pouch, or a knapsack, or a sack?
How about sack?
Okay, sounds good. And for your spells in your book, you can either choose a spell, or you can have two random ones, or you can have two Dungeon Master chosen spells.
Two Dungeon Master chosen spells.
Alright, and everyone knows I usually go with the same. So you're going to be starting with Read Magic, which allows you to read magic, of course. And you'll have Sleep, which allows you to put certain monsters to sleep. And then from there you can either capture, kill, or ignore them. So,
I have a question, DM.
yes. What's your question?
Does the sleep spell work on people too?
Yes, certain people. So, the limitations on sleep is it has to work on a monster or person that can actually fall asleep, typically up to only 4 hit dice. If it's a 4 plus hit die monster, it only can work on 1. But if it's not, it can work on 2d 8 worth of hit dice. So possibly up to like 16 goblins, right? You can put them to sleep and then kill them. Alright.
Or we could just. That's pretty good.
That's overpowered.
That's a
if we run
possibility.
into 16 goblins.
And you roll high enough too, yeah.
It all depends on the dice.
But you've got a good chance. Alright, the final step is to choose your character's name.
I'm gonna do Gandalf.
No.
Gandalf.
Alright, sounds good.
Don't do it. Because people from the Order of the Ring don't have very much luck. I know that. I've been Lego with Doran.
I'm gonna do Gandalf.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just finished game preparation, so please take 5 minute please take a 5 minute break. When you get back, we'll start playing. So I'll see you in 5.
I think we
Okay.
could do. I think we should do Ethan as the captain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he left. Alex, you're the captain.
Huh?
Ethan left the tabletop.
Why? He's still here. Wait. 2 rogues?
No, that's 2 people with the same 2 codes.
Oh, Ethan is still here. And then there is Queen also?
So, Ghost,
Yo.
take this time to go to the bathroom.
Probably a good thing.
Because we're gonna be here for a couple hours.
Like 1 or 2 hours before we all die.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, what's up, Queen?
Am I too late?
Yeah, great to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Am I late or?
I do not know. Let's just wait until the Dungeon Master arrives.
Okay.
Are you joining us, Queen?
I would like to.
I'm willing to wait a little bit longer to have Queen join us. You guys all fine with that?
Yeah, sure.
We actually have a big group. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. It's not just
What?
we actually have people. I'm so happy.
Yeah, we have many people.
Mhm.
Not just 2 or not just 3.
Mhm. So happy. Alright,
I'm back.
I'm back.
Let me check my messages, make sure I didn't text.
So, you're Gandalf, the magic user. That's great. I love that.
I wonder if they're gonna die.
What's your health?
2.
I am
Fuck.
MOOSHO, the magic user.
My luck is normally pretty good.
Yeah, mine too. The motherfucking MOOSHO is the tankiest of all. What the fuck?
Bro, I'm a magic user.
We've got 2 magic users.
Perfect. Do you have
Yeah.
sleep by chance?
Gandalf has sleep.
I have sleep.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I have, what is it?
You
I
floating
have the disc
you
thing.
can-
Yeah. What does
I heard-
floating disc do?
Basically,
It
it
gives
makes
us carrying capacity.
yeah. So a lot of us, as far as I can tell, lack backpacks, so it's gonna be very useful.
I
Yeah,
have
No,
I'm
useful
back off.
for like carrying objects. What about in combat?
I'm
Not-
pretty much in combat. So I was going to suggest you get a sling and stone. As that would be.
That's for me.
I understand, like David, but you got no Goliath.
Yeah, a ghost.
He has a Gandalf.
Yeah,
He has a Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Is your weapon? Is your weapon a crowbar?
Yes.
Am I the only one who has a fucking weapon?
I don't have any weapons.
I have a knife.
Yeah, that works, but you're a magic.
I have a crowbar.
Yeah.
Do you
My
guys have a-
strength is like 5. No,
Oh,
12.
nice, now-
I'm watching Yoda die right now.
Low key, you could use your the magic that you carry stuff with, and then just dump everything on top of them.
Oh yeah. My strength is 5, intelligence 14, wisdom 8, dexterity 16,
Oh yeah,
constitution
by the way,
11.
Ethan, you're the captain.
Yeah, you're the captain.
That's got what I got a feeling about.
All right,
Yeah, you're the smartest,
You know what?
smartest out of all of
How about we
us.
change it up?
ladies
Hey,
and
Ghost, you're
gentlemen,
the captain.
it has been roughly 5 minutes, so
Ghost is the captain.
Yeah.
we are about to begin. I
Oh
have
god.
noticed that Queen has joined us. Is she trying to play or?
She says she wants to, but she's definitely not think she. I'm out of here now, see if she wants to join us.
Yo, why is people leaving?
Alright.
Okay.
Hey Queen, you still want to join us?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
All right. So if you do want to join us, I'm fine with it. If everyone else here is alright with it, it will take a little extra time before we
fine
can
with
start.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
fine.
More people, more time.
More people, more
More
time.
the merrier.
Yes.
That's fine. I think Queen, is everything okay with you in regards to audio and all that?
I'm not sure. Is my audio good right now?
Yeah, it's fine. Just I saw you were deafened, so do you think you'll be deafened for the majority of the game, or are you okay today?
No, I'll just give you.
All right, yeah, just making sure. 'Cause
I will be fine. I think.
you'll be fine. All right, yeah. Because I don't want to waste everyone's time. I know I'm not saying that you do this all the time, but sometimes you're AFK quite often, right? And you go deafened. So just gotta make sure that today's a good day for you to play. Okay, so if that's the case, hop
yeah.
on the Tip Top Simulator. Once you're there, let me know.
Okay.
The link is in the chat, but I can repost it if it's not working.
Alright, I'm here.
Alright, so the first thing you're gonna do, as usual, is start rolling your ability scores.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that first one? You roll it really quick and...
It was 11.
Okay. Alright. Is it 12? Okay.
Nine.
Yep. 3 more.
This is weird.
Alright, looks
I've
good.
never seen this movie before.
Alright, so what class do you want to play?
I think a mage would be good, right? Because I have good intelligence.
Yo, they're gonna be like
Yeah, sure.
3 mages.
Alright. And then go ahead and roll hit points, 1d4. Nice. And then go ahead and roll 3d6 for money. Alright, and besides the spellbook, what other gear do you want to start with?
So we have torches.
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. I'll take some torches and a dinner box.
What kind of bag would you like?
Knapsack.
Knapsack, okay. Alright. You've got 8 coppers left. Anything else?
I'll take a bow.
What kind?
A longbow.
Alright. You've got 2 coppers left. Anything else?
And, I mean, I'll take I guess it's 2 rations.
2 sets of rations? Okay. So you get 6 rations total. Alright. And for your spells, do you want to pick one? Do you want 2 random ones? Or do you want me to pick?
DM choice.
Alright, you've got Read Magic and Sleep.
Alright.
The last step is to choose your character's name. What would you like?
Um,
I think I'll go with HELLVETA.
The same one?
Yeah.
Would this be HELLVETA the second then?
Yeah.
Very well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. We are now actually done with character preparation and game preparation.
There's so much.
So we should be ready to start now. I know we have a new player, so I'll go over the game, how to play it, and then we can start as per usual. So, if you're new, of course, welcome to the group. We play old school Dungeons and Dragons. This is a game about telling stories of adventures. Adventures that take place in the medieval world of Dungeons and Dragons. In this game, You will play as one of these adventurers who will go out to hunt monsters and treasures typically to get gold and glory. Gold and glory will allow you to achieve whatever goals you have in mind for your character's story, right? And of course, to play it is very simple. So there's only 3 steps. So I've taught you what D&D is about now. I'm teaching you how to play it. And to play it is quite simple. The game starts out with the Dungeon Master describing to you a situation you and your fellow players and characters are in. And from there, you all will have a chance to choose what your characters will do. And then we'll determine the results. Typically, we'll use dice to help determine the outcome of any actions you chose. And that's it. 3 easy steps to playing D&D. Do you have any questions or concerns? Anyone?
Are
No.
we going?
Alright.
So are we going to a new map, or?
Possibly, yeah. So, for those who were here last, it'd mainly be your choice since you have some past knowledge of it. But yes, the campaign was concluding in the northern region, that peninsula. It seemed a bit hopeless for some of us, right? We started to make some progress here and there, but of course, it is the fall months now, and it's getting cold. Food is scarce, supplies is scarce, shelter is difficult to come by. You can be new arrivals on the coast here to try to retake the coast and push through those woods where the bears are and such. But if you think it's hopeless, we can always go back to an old base, or we can begin adventuring in a new base. So either way, the game is always going to be difficult. Whether you want to start it somewhere else or here, it's going to have its own challenges, right? So what do you think? You want to continue from where you last left off? I know your characters were killed.
So what should we do, guys?
Yeah. What do you think? You can start the game here at this base here. We can go back to an old base, or we can start at a new base, right?
I'm personally thinking. Sorry.
那去给讲。
Alright. I'm personally thinking maybe something new. I think this is hopeless. I'll be honest with you.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean we can definitely do something, but a fresh new start would be better.
Good to go. Alright. Anyone else have any ideas? I've heard from just 2 of you. I know
No.
some of you are new.
Let's go.
Might not have any other idea. Alright. It's all good? Yep. We'll move on to a new area. Just a moment then. Reset the map.
So who's the captain? I'm so confused now.
I can leave.
Okay.
What I usually do, anyways. I'm slowly getting better at it.
Okay, I'll pause. Busy.
Alright, so right now, I'll be drawing out the start of a new area for you guys to begin campaigning through. Right, a new area of a campaign map. Let's see. It's typically just randomly generate it. So I'm just gonna generate real quick. In the meantime, you are all welcome to chit chat. This will take me at least 5 minutes to finish. You can discuss your ideas and plans on what you'll
We're
do.
about to start.
Yeah, generate your next wilderness
So
map.
we got three mages right now,
Yeah. Two knows sleep
and
and one knows floating disc.
yeah,
Sleep is going to be very useful for us because two sleeps
yeah,
that means double enemies or well, yeah, double the enemies.
so like we got three mages, one fighter, and a rogue.
Rogue. And then we got
No,
Rogue.
a thief.
That's my name.
And if we breathe on that thief, he dies basically.
We're cooked.
If we breathe on Rogue, he's dead.
Yes, he
Try to
he
keep
has
your
1 hit
coughs
points.
to yourself. I have
I
one
will
hit
try.
point.
I'm trying not to throw my book.
I'm gonna help you.
I'm gonna just randomly throw a book at him. Randomly throw my spell book at him. Critical damage.
So, depending how it is, I think we should. I will do the easiest stuff so we can survive our first adventure.
Yeah, not like hunt down a fucking cave bear.
How about we not hunt down a cave bear so I don't die?
Yeah, so we just don't die. That would be horrible.
Yeah, like not like last time.
Which
If y'all hear
is
my tavern music in the background, let me know, and I'll turn it down.
Alright.
I can
Yo,
do it
Ethan.
every
Last session, I didn't know what was going on. Like one thing I knew, we were like fighting bears.
Yo, Ghost,
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yo,
What's your set?
what do you mean?
What's your set?
What do you mean?
What's your set?
What do you mean? What's my set?
You know exactly what I mean.
Oh, I don't remember.
What's the punchline?
Really?
I don't remember. I got blessed in over 2 years ago.
Oh, so now we don't remember, but as soon as I call you after a match, you're gonna remember.
Probably. I'll think about it.
On the dudes. If I
So, who has ranged weapons?
me,
What type of ranged weapons?
I was sling.
Perfect.
I have a bow.
Have magic.
And Ethan has.
I
his
have a spear.
bow.
I have a spear and a short bow. Does anyone want to borrow my short bow?
I'll borrow your short bow.
Good.
Short bow.
I have a knife.
Yeah, he has a knife. He can throw it.
I'll let you borrow my bow, and I will focus on holding one.
Loki, I got a question. So pretty much, his skill is putting things in a magic ring that makes everything disappear and then reappear after he opens it again, right? That's pretty much what his magic is to carry items.
No, I like make discs.
It's just a disc.
So like floating poles, pretty much.
It's just a floating disc that we can put weight. We can put treasure on. Very useful. Very, very useful because we can just easily say,
With them?
Can you throw the disc?
not that type of disc.
That would be so
Oh,
cool.
can wait. If it is theoretically speaking, I can summon the disc wherever it is, right?
Let me. I don't put it on a person. Let me read it. Like, I understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to cut it in half. This spell creates an invisible magical platform about the size and shape of a small round shoe, which can carry up to 5,000 of 500 pounds of weight. It cannot create in a place that's occupied by another object. So yeah, you can't put it in occupied. Float disc will create at the caster's height and remain at that height and following the caster wherever he or she goes. If the caster goes further than 6 feet from the disc, will automatically follow. The movement rate of equal to the caster.
So I can't just go like stroke and then stuff will happen and the disc will appear inside the person and they're gonna die. No.
Hey guys, can I get mending on my crowbar?
As far as I know.
It's a piece of metal.
Can I
If you
get-
break it, you hit him pretty hard.
It's
Alright,
just,
gentlemen.
it's just a bar of iron.
Thank you for your patience.
Y'all know what I'm saying though? Can I get mending on my crowbar if I break it?
So,
It's a Minecraft
the new map has been
reference.
drawn out for you all, as you can tell. And your base is now
Oh, this is the
starting
new map?
on the coast here, of course, of a southern region. It's heavily forested. Your recent arrivals, you came here by boat, naturally, most likely rafts, looking for a new place to settle, and of course, adventure, right? So, upon arrival, the settlers that came here with you, they have begun settling the shores of this southern region, establishing a foothold, a base of operations. And as a party of adventurers, you have been assigned the task to help with the settlement and to help with your own survival. Naturally, everyone has to do their part, and you're part of this great new expedition in this southern region. It is sometime in October, and the first task has been assigned just last night. Over the campfire, the base commander, the captain of the camp, called you in, and the five of you may or may not be familiar with each other, but he has asked you to scout out an enemy position. You see, during the night, monsters were spotted observing your crew from a distance. No one is for certain of what they were, but their tracks have been found, and they would like you in the morning to follow the tracks to wherever these monsters had gone. Your job is simple, to basically scout out the position, gather whatever intelligence you can, whether it be,
So it's basically a search and destroy mission.
yes, if you can destroy the position, you'll be greatly rewarded, but whatever you can bring back, you'll be rewarded accordingly. At the very least, a day's wage, right, for doing the job, which is a very basic job, scouting the position. You'll get 1 copper each, which should be enough money to get by for the day, right? Otherwise, if you can gather any other plans, strengths, weaknesses, and if possible destroy the base, you'll be awarded additional funds, right, and rewards, actually, because you earned it. So the best thing you can do is, of course, capture or destroy this potential enemy position, right? We're not too sure if they are truly enemies yet, but they want you to scout it out, right? Do you all agree to the task, or would you rather try something else?
I agree with it.
Yeah, sure.
I agree.
Did they
Sounds
identify
good.
what tracks were already, or do we need to find them?
So the tracks have already been identified, or not identified, but discovered. You can try identifying it yourself to figure out exactly what it was. But they have been discovered, and they are, of course, they are east of your base, They have been spotted east of your base. Right in the morning, a group of men went out to go observe the area in which the monsters were observed from, and they discovered their tracks, and the tracks head eastward, right, through the plains beyond the forest.
Ah,
Right?
May we go see those tracks?
Yes, you can. Now, BRUFUL has made his or declared his action, but how about the rest of you? Do you all agree with BRUFUL's plan, or does anyone have any other questions, concerns, or other ideas before we set out?
Can we use? So we have read magic, right? So we can read magic or whatever.
Yes, if you find anything magical that can be read, you can read it. Tracks are not technically something you can really read, nor are they really actually magical either, typically, right? Not usually.
What if there's a track of a unicorn?
Possibly, but then at that point you would see hoof prints, and then
I wouldn't say, because that would be more detect magic. Not read magic.
alright, so
But, let's go see those tracks.
let's go have a look at the tracks, yeah?
yes. Yeah, let's just look at the tracks and don't die.
Alright,
Pretty sure we'll see.
at 8 o'clock in the morning, your party, without any breakfast yet, packs their gear and sets out into the woods eastward to observe and possibly follow the tracks. Now, the area in which they were pointed out is not terribly far from base, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find the tracks on your own. But just to make things simpler, this morning, one of the guards that were on that shift last night will be going with you, only to show you where the tracks were.
Oh,
And then from there, he will head back to base. Alright?
Alright.
So you're joined by a
Okay.
guard, and he will help you find the tracks so you can begin your expedition eastward and follow these tracks. A short walk from base, a safe distance through the woods. The woods are mostly flat in this area along the coast, more so a jungle almost, right? And eventually you get to the area in which the monsters were observed, which was from some high ground, and you find their tracks, of course, in the dirt, right, out here in the woods, broken branches, twigs, and such. To identify the tracks,
Ah.
your party leader or whoever is first to observe will roll 1d20. So who wants to be first?
Ethan.
Is that BRUFUL?
Okay, I roll it. I was asked
To
questions
identify
about
these
the
tracks.
I'm just assuming this is what helps. 19.
19. They are boot prints.
Man. Maybe.
So it's not the footprints of a magical unicorn?
No.
No.
What is a
He's
unicorn?
coming first, or not?
Unless a unicorn wears boots, it is most likely
What?
humanoid.
Can we even roll on the chances of a unicorn wearing boots?
But I feel like, okay, take this a little more seriously. But anyways,
Sorry.
maybe, man, are they big boots? Like maybe when a orc would
Man-sized
wear-
boots.
How big are the boots? Like what size?
Man size, you said.
Man-sized
like-
No,
boots.
So like a 12.
Oh,
So yeah, like how big is the foot?
I feel like it's.
No, because we could identify what the race is.
They are similar foot sizes to yours.
Yeah, probably not.
Mine?
Probably more than yours.
Numbering a total of
Yes.
3 sets of tracks. So, whoever was out here yesterday,
So it's 3 people.
humanoid, demi-human
Probably scared.
creatures observing the camp from a safe distance, a distance of 60 yards, so 180 feet away from base camp.
towards scouting out.
You found 3 sets of
Hopefully,
tracks here.
hopefully they're not hostile. Let's follow them. Let's meet them. And hopefully they're friendly. If not, we just destroy them. If we can.
Who's we? I ain't doing nothing.
He's one tap.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
that? What's our job, though? That's our whole point.
Alright, so you want to follow these
Alright,
tracks?
let's go. Nah, it's okay. You're strong.
He'll be
You
fine.
won't just.
Yeah.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
strong, but I'm weak. I'm strong, but I have no health.
What are the chances of the enemies rolling D20?
Alright, let's just get going.
Yeah. Let's go, everyone.
Which way are we going? Left or right?
We're going
West.
back to east. No, we're going east.
Oh, yeah, we're going east.
The track thing.
So how far east?
Probably. It
Well,
said
no.
into the plains, so probably just say a mile to the north.
Every grid represents 1 league, so roughly 3 miles.
It just take us a minute to get the vertical light.
So we're just gonna be in this square right next to the triangle.
This one right here. We're gonna be on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
I
Alright,
thought that was the DM.
so the
Let's
party
go.
begins traveling east, and for how long or how far do you plan to travel?
Into the plains.
Into the plains. Alright, so from here to the end of the woods is roughly 1.5 miles to enter the grassland region east of this forest you're in. Your party travels at a rate of 3 miles an hour, which means it should only take you 30 minutes to reach the end of the forest. So at around 8:30, if your party is not delayed any further, you should arrive at the plains. Alright, we're gonna make any rolls to determine if there are any
8:10 a.m.
encounters on the way. Very, very low chance, but there's still a chance for certain types of encounters during your travels east.
Okay.
So we are checking for that right now.
I think we're fine.
Do we have an encounter?
Yeah.
Alright, you've safely traveled through 1.5 miles of woodland. You arrive at the plains. You're not in the plains quite yet, but you see them up ahead. And you've been following the tracks eastward. You want to follow the tracks, right?
Following tracks.
And they continue into these plains. Particularly, at this point, they're going toward the northeast.
And
North.
how are these plains flat, or is this still?
It is a mostly flat plain.
And is it flat up here too? You said mostly flat, so.
Toward the north, you can see a gradual descent toward the toward sea level, right?
From where we are, you can see anything. It's like,
From here in the forest, looking over the plains, you see just grass for miles and miles ahead, right?
no smoke, no.
And your ability to see is roughly out here, at least in the open plains, maybe 1 to 3 miles in every direction. When it's very flat or downhill, you can see maybe 3 miles ahead, and when it's more uphill and not as flat, you can see maybe 1 mile ahead, and in between 2 miles in the distance, right? So looking northward, you can see the plains going down gradually toward the sea, right? As you look northward.
It's pirates.
But we still have footprints.
Yeah.
The footprints that you look
They're
at
going
the
up.
ground head into the grasslands northeast. Northeast.
So yeah, I don't care. So let's start heading up northeast then.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. If there are no other objections, your party is traveling northeast through the flames. And
Whenever we reach the coast, can we roll for an encounter?
Can we have a what?
All encounter.
Roll for an encounter.
We have an encounter every hour. I don't know how that works.
So we don't get to choose when we have an encounter, but based on what we do, we can increase the chances of an encounter.
Okay.
Probably about getting to encounter or tracking the track. So that's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Does that answer your question?
We are.
Yeah, that was a question.
Alright, so are we good to continue?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so from here to the coast, moving northeast is about maybe 2 miles. Should take your crew just under an hour. We'll say about an hour. So at 9:30 you should arrive if everything goes well. We're gonna roll for a chance of a wandering monster encounter. It's extremely low chance, but there's still a chance during this particular hour of travel.
Please.
We're gonna check for any encounters with animals. Small game. Ones indicate yes, by the way. Alright. And then finally,
Yes.
no.
Okay.
Did you see a one?
May I say something?
There wasn't a single one rolled, right? That means there haven't been any encounters yet.
Judge Master, may I say
Let's
something
go.
quickly?
You have a question?
Because not exactly a question, but a quick thing to mention to our new magic user Ghost about the whole spell casting.
Sure.
So it takes an entire turn. To cast a spell. So be careful and have that.
Okay.
Yeah. Making sure that mistake never happens.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks. So do you see
Alright.
anything while we're here?
You've just reached the coast now. You've been following the tracks northeast. And you find that the tracks, upon arriving at the coast, you see they begin to travel east along the waters now, along the sandy beach here. So move east, and in the distance you can see, far in the distance, roughly 1.5 miles away, is the start of another woodland, a forest up ahead. Do you wish to proceed east, or would you like to try something else at this
Yeah.
point?
Let's continue these long tracks.
Continue following these tracks eastward for the next 1.5 miles, which should take your party another half hour to achieve.
Hopefully we find game. Wasn't expecting this to take so long.
Alright, so at 10 o'clock should be the ETA at the forest. We're going to check for any encounters during that time. Very low chance, but still a chance. No monsters. No animals sighted. And no sign of your target. Alright. So you've just reached the forest now at 10 o'clock. And the tracks continue along the coast, but northeast. Do you wish to proceed northeast or something else?
Continue northeast. Yeah.
northeast through the forest. At this point, your party will be slowed due to the terrain, right? 33% slower movement rate, which means from 3 miles you go down to roughly 2 miles now. So 2 miles an hour through the forest, and you follow the tracks northeast. Do you wish to follow the tracks for as long as they go, or how far do you plan to follow these tracks northeast, or for how
I
long?
say as long as they go.
For as long as they continue until you see something. Very well. See or hear or encounter the targets. Alright, you follow the tracks northeast. So far it's been a very slow and long march across the plains and through the woods in search of, yeah, if you can, try not to mess with the map too much. Thank you.
Sorry,
You can use your middle
Alright.
Middle mouse button to do it better without accidentally.
I'm on mobile.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, if we touch anything on mobile, something moves.
Alright, checking for any monster encounters again. No signs of any monsters. Checking for large animals. No signs of large animals. Checking for signs of small animals. No signs of small animals. Checking for signs of the target. No signs in the way there. But now you're approaching the position of the target. Up ahead you spot, in the distance, a camp built along the waters, similar to yours, right? Maybe another group of settlers or something, right? So another camp built along the shores of the woodland here, out here on the coast.
Do they hail any flags?
No flags, and you did not spot them until a short distance. So the forest, of course, the woodland is dense and did not allow you to observe or hear the position of this camp until you were quite close. You weren't able to see it until you were at the distance of 20 yards. So at 60 feet, you observe the position of the camp, right? So you're just moving through this dense woodland, and at 60 feet, your party spots the position, right? It is a small camp built along the forest, the tree line. On the shore, you can see some rafts. It could be another group of settlers. You're not too certain, right? You see no flags. You can see people moving about. You can start to hear them as well. You can see smoke rising from their camp. Would you like to make your first approach, or how would you like to approach, or what would you like to do at this point?
I say you guys have any objections?
Your job here is to observe and scout, so you can do that if you'd like as well.
Yeah, but we get only
Oh yeah.
How many people do we have in our party?
5.
So we have 2 stay up on the hill.
And these guys might not be hostile. They might be.
But you never know. We gotta take precautions.
The mages would sleep. Is sleep like a ranged attack? Does it have a certain range, or can the 2 mages stay on a hill and use their attack from top of the hill?
It does have a range. However, you have to see your casters. You have to see your caster, or the target.
Where's sleep?
So the caster has to see their targets to cast sleep on them, right? So if someone takes cover and notices that you're casting sleep, they can block with their shield, right? They can take cover behind their shield or behind a tree,
Oh.
and then you can't hit them anymore with the sleep spell.
I'd say the 2 mages go with the fighter.
There's a lot of cover in these forests, right? So sleep, it's not very good out here. You'll be able to see maybe 1 or 2 people at a time, but most people will notice you casting a spell possibly, or shout out, spell incoming, right? Like artillery, and then they'll take cover and hide, right?
Might have.
Okay, so
The think what we
So
should
we
do.
use splits.
In the open, sleep is very powerful, or when you can see all your targets at once.
Yeah. So, I think I have a plan. We, I think what we do, we just do our scouting job and go back and report this. And maybe we get some new orders, what we should do. We get at
I
least our
still
commander.
did anybody like get any like camping materials or anything? Any camping materials? Because I'd say we do a stakeout.
We don't have any camping materials right now.
Nobody has
Yeah.
an axe.
No, we don't have an axe.
Now
I
remember,
was trying to buy an axe, but my money was too low.
this is
We're
a
not
scouting
prepared.
mission, so your job is to gather as much intelligence as possible on plans, strengths, and weaknesses, and to bring back proof of this information if possible. The better your intelligence is, the higher pay you'll get. Now, the most basic thing you can tell them is information without any evidence or proof to back it up, and just confirming that there's a camp out there. That will be the bare minimum, right? That means you will get paid 1 copper. Now, if you can do more than the bare
Per
minimum,
person?
right, like capture an enemy and bring them back to base, for example, for intelligence, or any kind of proof or evidence of what's there, like if they've got weapons, you bring back a weapon to prove that they've got weapons, or you bring back anything that they carry that might be valuable. If you can sneak into the camp and steal some knowledge, right, you'll get paid even more money, right? So that's actual solid, real
I
evidence,
see.
right?
That sounds like a job for me.
But you've already
I got a
completed the
question. Are there
basic
any
job.
guards on the outside of the account?
You can't tell too well from here. You're 60 feet from the camp, so there's at least 6 trees between you and the camp. You can take some time to observe any guard shifts moving about, but right now, from what you can tell, you can see a few tents. You can see smoke rising from within the camp somewhere. You can kind of hear and see people moving about. You don't see any guard positions, like any dedicated guard positions, like for example a guard tower. You don't see anything like that. If there are any guards, they are hidden, right? They're probably hiding, maybe in the trees or in a trench or in cover, right? They're not openly making themselves aware,
Suggestion?
right? You don't see any towers or anything like that. Suggestion? What's up?
Yeah, I think what we could do is create a very big distraction, such as lighting something on fire and doing something such as casting sleep when there's like groups that gather.
We could make a road run in a straight line across an open field.
I was gonna say we also don't know if you guys are hostile. I think the best thing we can do is to observe. Observe.
Yes.
I have
Observe.
an idea. I have an idea.
What?
Hence, I'm a thief. DM, what's my stealth?
A thief, anyone can move silently, of course, by just crouch, moving, or crawling, right? But a thief can move exceptionally silent. There's a 20% chance that no matter how hard someone listens, right, if they don't listen exceptionally well, so basic listening skills can identify if you're moving quietly or not, as long as someone chooses to listen. But if you are a thief, you can move silently, and therefore someone has to actually actively listen for you to even hear you. So you have a 20% chance to move silently. What was it?
I don't
How
think
visible
they
am
are.
I?
How visible are you?
Yes.
At the moment, you're not visible to the enemy, possibly, right? Or to these people, because you're behind trees.
What?
You're crouched.
Okay. What is the cover in the camp? Like, how big is the camp?
So from here, your party's able to observe the camp doesn't seem too large. From this angle or position, you observed a total of maybe 3 tents, and from beyond those tents, you can see smoke rising, indicating a possible fire. You can see a few people moving between the trees within the camp, right? You can't identify exactly how many there are, but there's definitely more than one, right? So to
Is
get
there
a
a
full picture,
possibility
you'll have
to
to.
sneak into the camp, guys?
What was that?
Do y'all think I could? Do y'all think I could sneak into the camp?
We should do first observe what we can from here. Like a little bit more, take some time.
But we need
And
evidence.
yes, I understand that. But what if we wait here for some time and watch them? We can get some more information. Then we can send you in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So Queen has rations, and we could take some little like sticks, and I have candles, so I can make a fire.
Probably not a good idea because they're going to start fire.
But well, oh wait.
I think the best thing to do is look, well, watch out, observe them, and then we get you closer so you can try to steal something.
Like what, a boot?
Like a piece of a tin or something.
Rifle could work because none of us have boots.
Like if I like get caught, they can just touch me and I'm gonna die.
Or you have two
Yeah.
mages with sleep magic. If we see them, they're and our spells will work, of course.
That's the risk of being a thief.
With one.
Yeah. Bro, if they just sneeze on you, you're gonna die.
Anyways,
Couldn't two people sneak in as like travelers or something?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
it's just better with just one person.
We're just acting.
Yeah, while the people who are pretending to be travelers distract them, and the rogue and the thief can sneak in.
Yeah, we can, wait. Ethan, I have an idea. You're not gonna like it.
I understand your idea. I say let's observe first, though. Like,
Straight across the field.
And just sprint across the field?
Get down butt naked and run across the field.
I mean, it would
Okay.
work. It would get their
Alright.
attention.
Observe them.
Wait, who's got the most HP?
I do, maybe.
Anyways, Study Master.
Alright, so you guys have been planning for the past 10 minutes or so, it sounds like. Are we ready to take action? Do you want to observe? That would be an action.
I'm observing at least.
Alright.
I don't know.
As BRUFUL is observing, everyone else, will you help observe or something else?
I'd like, yo, Ghost.
Yo.
Can we run the train?
Huh?
Can you distract? I sneak in.
Well, if you distract and guards come running out, sleep magic would work really well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You could create like a distraction whenever they come all out, make them sleep, and then you could take something from them.
Why don't we just randomly put one guard to sleep? And then other guards will come to check on the guard that fell asleep because he hit the ground hard. They come check on him.
Because there's a cooldown.
But we have another mage with the same magic. So even if they see us, we have a backup plan.
Alright, so as
Wait,
Gandalf
wait.
and David are discussing plans still, did anyone else want to take an action?
I will look for guards.
Okay. MOOSHO is observing for
Get, like-
guards. BRUFUL, are you just observing the
agree.
camp in general, or are you observing for anything in particular?
Let's see how many guards there are.
Guards.
You're observing 4 guards.
Yep. Looking for guards.
Alright, and I haven't heard from HELLVETA, the second.
Oh, guardians.
I did not understand what you said. It was very robotic.
R2D2?
Yeah. I think your audio went.
She sounded like a demon.
Queen,
I'm gonna be guarding us.
guarding? Okay.
Alright.
So, HELLVETA is on guard, I suppose, observing and listening for any approaching enemies. As she is doing that, David and Gandalf are discussing plans. BRUFUL and MOOSHO have been observing for any guard positions, anyone who's maybe watching or looking out for the group. Alright, so for MOOSHO and BRUFUL, go ahead and roll 1d6. This is a chance to possibly hear a guard moving, maybe. As for seeing them, you don't see any signs of guards. If they are a good guard, I mean, if they want to make the position known, they would. But I suppose most guards would rather have a more advantageous position and be hidden, right? Especially not without proper defensive structures. Most guards would not just be out in the open. There are
Maybe in,
no
like, the
defensive
middle of the camp.
structures that you can observe at the moment from the current position you're at, besides the trees and the tents. But you see no guards. As for hearing them, I don't think either of you can hear any guards from here moving about. In the meantime, HELLVETA has been listening and observing for anyone approaching your group, and go ahead and roll 1d6 to see if you heard anything, HELLVETA.
Who's rolling?
HELLVETA.
Alright.
Roll 1d6.
So basically, if you pass, it just means that you were able to listen beyond the sounds you already can hear. And if you fail, it just means that there are too many other sounds nearby for you to hear beyond that. If you are able to hear beyond that, there's a chance you'll hear something approaching. You scored a 1, which means that you're able to listen beyond the talking of your companions and beyond the basic sounds made from the forest. And as of right now, you hear no one approaching your group, and you see no one else approaching your group. Alright, so time has passed, and we have seen no guards, we have seen no one approaching, and we have continually made more and more plans. So for this next turn, starting with MOOSHO and BRUFUL, do you want to continue observing for guard positions from where you're at, 60 feet away? Or do you want to try something else?
I want to say quickly. That's what that's all.
You want to talk with someone?
Just like a quick 2 words. That's it.
Alright, so BRUFUL is going to discuss plans. MOOSHO, what about you?
I will get confused why I don't see no guards, and then I will try seeing if there are any movement in the camp.
There's clearly movement in the camp. You can see men moving around between the tents.
Okay, then I'll try to count how many people are in the camp, like how do you say it?
Hypothetically.
Approximately get a count of how many you could see at the same time, because naturally from 60 feet you can't clearly see the people, but you can try to count out how many you might see at the same time, which might confirm if there are more than just 2 or 3, right? You know there's more than one because you've seen maybe 2 people moving about the gambit from 2 different positions, right? So there's definitely more than one.
Yes.
And then from here you
Nah.
can count out and try to get a better idea of how many there are from your current position. But it's still difficult given that you're
Then
60 feet away.
I will climb up the tree.
You want to climb a tree instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Bear in mind you're 60 feet away. That's still pretty close for someone to see a person climbing a tree. 60 feet is like less than down the road, right? It's like 6 cars away. Because a car is 10 feet roughly. So imagine 6 cars away, you're seeing someone climb a tree. That's pretty obvious, right? You still want to climb a tree from 60 feet?
Yeah.
Or do you want to get further away?
I will get 20 feet away.
Okay, so from 80 feet, then you have 8 trees in the way or 7 trees between you and them. And then possibly, hopefully, they don't hear or see you, right, climbing into a tree.
Yay.
Okay, so
do you agree with that plan?
MOOSHO is falling back to go climb a tree. In the meantime, BRUFUL is gonna turn and discuss with the crew for a moment. Gandalf, do you want to continue making plans from here or something else?
I'm remembering Rogue has matches, and with tents being flammable, it would be a distraction.
Could be, yeah.
A tent on fire.
Set a tent on fire, and and most people would come out. Therefore, magic would work really well then.
Right.
Bro, I am climbing a tree. What if
so
they like come and I'm toast.
For your plan for this next turn, do you want to invite David with you to go move up to the camp and set one of those tents on fire?
You don't want to do that? Set a tent on fire and see if we get anywhere?
How about we take some sticks with us and start a little fire on the outside?
Or just set a stick on fire, throw it like a javelin at a tent.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
Because
want to...
candle wax burns.
You want to do that instead, Gandalf and David? You guys want to start a fire from a safe distance? Light it.
Start a fire from a safe distance and try to get someone out there and then just run.
Run up there and throw a flaming stick at one of the tents.
Yeah, throw a flaming stick at a tent, try to use sleep magic.
Okay, well,
I think it's gonna work.
for the beginning of your plan, though, it sounds like you need to start a fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so step 1 is...
candles and matches.
Your action for this turn, though, right, will be to start a fire. So, I guess Gandalf, you can go around finding wood for David. And David, you can begin starting the fire with your tinderbox. Right, grab some tinder, grab some twigs, and get a fire going, right, as Gandalf goes out to get wood for the fire. And then in the meantime, HELLVETA, as MOOSHO is, falling back to a tree.
I'm on a tree.
Yeah. BRUFUL, by the way, what do you want to say to your group?
Well, I was gonna say, Dave, go steal shit.
You're asking him to go steal some stuff?
But they seem like a different plan.
Okay,
That
so
might be decent.
besides telling them what you think they should do, what do you actually want to do?
I'm gonna take out my short bow.
Short bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beyond ready.
And hell, she can use her sleep magic in case mine doesn't work. So we have a secondary.
Alright.
Wait. I had an idea.
HELLVETA, what about you? What do you want to do? Your voice mod is not working. The audio's cracking up again.
Sorry. I'm gonna start approaching the camp.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Right.
So you're approaching the camp with no one else. Then it sounds like because David and Gandalf are not going yet. How do you want to approach? Do you want to just walk up to it? Do you want to sneak up to it?
I'm gonna use stealth. I'm gonna sneak up.
You're gonna sneak up. Okay. All right. So we are 1 hour and 30 minutes in. So we'll take a small halftime break. Come back in 5 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Take 5.
I'm doing a lot of fucking around, to be honest with you.
Well, okay, this is
Yo,
actually really long.
we haven't died yet.
Yeah.
It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes.
I'm
As long as Rogue doesn't send them.
I mean,
That's an idea. Queen, you have a bow, right?
That gives me an idea. We could set an arrow on fire.
Exactly.
I don't think we need a specific arrow for that, fire arrow. And we don't have that.
You can't
No,
wrap it in like
just-
cloth or
you could-
something.
It might go, but it might go out before it actually hits anything. The thing is, fire arrow specializes to make sure the flame doesn't go out.
Fair.
And it can actually light stuff on fire. Which cloth may or may not, which is also perhaps not a good idea to start a forest fire. But I like your idea. So I'm gonna support you guys from range.
So the stick is a better idea than the arrow.
Yeah, the stick is probably the best idea.
Yeah, I like your idea. I actually like it a lot. Draw someone out, cast sleep.
And then just take him and run. Put him on his flying disc and just run.
Yeah, put him on my flying disc. We're gonna kidnap someone.
Loki?
That means you have to get out of the tree.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
get out of
yeah.
the tree.
We don't have rope, so
So we have to like knock him out.
well, I have a better idea. We
Huh?
kidnap someone, take the body away, and just kill them. And
Just snap the neck.
Ah, yes, we'll kill him.
What else do you
Or-
want to do? Chop him
or-
up for meat?
no, but or
Cannibal.
we could just sleep him and take his weapons and shit.
Take his
Yeah, we
weapons, and then take him back, and then we could just strap him down when we get back to the base, and use him as like an interrogation.
Yeah, or we can kill him.
But what are we
Make
going to
him
do
wait.
to him if he wakes up mid? We'd be fine.
Hit him with a bow and arrow, he'll be fine.
Yeah, or like hit him with your spear.
But I will. I will be with them in reach with my short bow. We'll support you guys from there.
No, Rogue, don't set yourself on fire, Mr. 1 HP.
Yeah.
Because we have no water.
You're gonna blow into flame.
I don't think
If he sets on
Fireball.
fire, I'm gonna just tell him to keep running. Keep running into the building and burn more down.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Fireball.
I cast fireball. Set Rogue on fire. I cast fireball.
But I am.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in front line. I'm going to do range fighting for you guys. So.
If we get caught, just run.
Yeah, that's my fucking plan. We just fucking run.
Just fucking run. Well, no, shove Rogue on the ground and just get out of there. Rogue's gonna die if he gets hit by a stone.
We did some scouting, so we're fine. I'm also going to do a screenshot.
Yo, our thief is strong, but one sneeze, he gonna turn into dust.
Bro, if he gets hit by a leaf while we're sitting in the woods, he's just dead.
Oh,
Yo, be careful.
You better not be allergic to grass.
You better not be allergic to air.
Somebody should ask if I'm allergic to grass.
No, we should not ask that, because then you're gonna roll yes and just die. Your luck is not good, from what I've seen from you.
Wait. Let's roll on it.
No, let's not roll on his.
Yeah, let's
Let's not roll his life on a 50-50
All right,
chance of is he
gentlemen.
allergic to grass.
Gentlemen,
You should totally do
Let's
that.
go.
That's not reasonable.
the time has passed, and it's time to continue from where we left off. So, we have been observing, making plans, and waiting here for the past 20 minutes, past 2 turns. So the current game time, I would say it's about 10:30.
And
At 10:30, you make your next move, and during this next move, MOOSHO is falling back to a tree, carefully and quietly, to climb it. As he is doing that, BRUFUL, of course, is sharing some ideas on what the crew should do, and also
And getting my short bow out.
preparing his bow and arrow, it sounds like. In the meantime, Gandalf and David are preparing a fire, so Gandalf and David clear out some ground and gather some twigs and branches and cracking fire still together from here, quietly and carefully as they can. And as they do this, HELLVETA is sneaking up to the camp at this point. Alright, so HELLVETA, as you approach the camp, we are going to see if they hear or see you during your approach. You are carefully and quietly approaching the position, and I will roll to see if anything happens during your approach as you move tree to tree, carefully and quietly. This is an active listener. There could be more than one. Alright.
D1.
And reaction to this? Uncertain. Okay. So,
That was nuts.
you are carefully and quietly moving up to the camp, and halfway during your approach, you are halted by someone, or you're asked to halt by someone, right? From behind a tree, you can hear someone call out to you, right? In a different language. Let me see. They say to you, let's see. They say, Aretes Vula, right? And they call up to you politely and respectfully. They say, Aretes Vula, right? And you hear another one saying something similar, right? You can't see them, but you can hear them behind the trees. You can hear that the camp is now going quiet. The people you saw that were moving around have maybe taken cover at this point. You can hear people like panic voices in the camp, right? Like saying, get down, all that. You don't know what they're saying, but they can clearly tell, or from what you can tell, they know you're here now, right? The whole campus begin to quiet down during your approach. You've been spotted, right? You either were spotted or heard during your first approach. So you're 30 feet away from the voices you just heard. So how do you want to react to this?
I would like to stop and repeat what they said. Artist Pula.
Alright.
I hate to do this to you, but I have to get off. I gotta go to sleep.
Alright, very well. So it's understandable you need to head out, but just make sure next time you play, you actually have up to 3 hours, right? I know the game might take less than 3 hours, but you should always have up to 3 hours when you join a game.
I'll text him. He left early. I'll text him now.
Okay, thank you. So,
No problem.
another issue is that if you leave mid-game, your character loses morale. So they only want to retreat or surrender so they can live to fight another day, right? They become an NPC when you leave the game. So, as the group is starting to actually engage in this encounter, starting with HELLVETA, repeating what they said back to them, as HELLVETA does that, we're gonna go down the list and make sure everyone has a chance to react to the situation. So MOOSHO, you just got to a tree, you were about to start climbing when you can hear the situation start to change, right? HELLVETA, you can clearly tell, was spotted. The group of people living at that camp have called her out. So at this point, do you want to continue climbing into a tree, or do you want to take cover, or something else?
No, I run to my um,
Uh,
companions.
You should throw a knife at him.
Which companions? The
Nah,
group that's nearby, or to
let's
HELLVETA?
just see if they're friendly. They haven't attacked anyone yet, so I'll run back, try to look as less threatening as possible.
Okay, so you're running back to the main group, and as you do this, we're gonna go to BRUFUL. So BRUFUL, you were preparing your bow and arrow after
Yeah.
you made some suggestions. You're behind a tree still, 60 feet away from the camp. How would you like to proceed or react?
I am going to watch. I'm going to stay hidden and watch.
Remain hidden and continue to observe. Very well. And Gandalf, besides suggesting to MOOSHO to throw a knife from where you're at, 60 feet away, he's about 80 feet away from the camp. So throwing a knife from here would be very ineffective, right? As you suggest that to him, is there anything else you want to do or say? Given the situation?
Who, me?
Yes.
Am I in the
Gandalf.
open right now, or am I like in the middle of the field?
You're 60 feet
Or
away
am I
from the
still
camp.
preparing?
You're with your group.
wood?
You were in the middle preparing a fire, but then your companion, David, he after the engagement, he immediately began to shake up and he started to run off into the distance. Right, he's retreating, so he's running in through the woods. He's like, oh shit, we're spotted, and he's running through the woods. Let's get out of here, right? You want to run away with him or something else?
Well, okay, since we're kind of in a bad predicament right now, I think it'd probably be the best to get out of there.
Okay, so you and him are running away at this point, right? And as Gandalf and David start to run away back to HELLVETA, right? So you're in the main conflict. You repeat what they said to them, right? And the guards say, they start to speak in a different language. You don't know what they're saying, but you can see like one of them, like gesturing you, to he's pointing a weapon at you. You can see it's some type of long wooden weapon, and he's telling you maybe to get down, right? He's like gesturing with his hand, like let me see what he says. He says, voulez-vous mettre au guinot, right? And he's like gesturing you to get down, right? They both start to point their weapons at you, right? As they carefully come out and observe your surroundings and make their first approach. What do you want to do? Do you want to get down, or do you want to do something else? You repeat what they said to you, and then they're saying something else now.
I will get down and be very peaceful.
Be very peaceful. Alright. So looking around, you can see they're very careful, and as they approach, another group of men, as they move, another group of men you can see peek out to observe them, their movement, right? So as they move, the other group is set, ready to fire, right? So they're moving to contact as the other two guys observe from a safe distance. They can clearly tell this is a large group of men. It's their base camp, right? So you're at the lair of another group of people out here, right? Another group of settlers maybe or something. You're not sure what they are, but these first guys, they're wearing helmets. They've got leather cuirasses on them. They've got padding. They're well armed. They've got like swords on their hips. They've got firearms in their hands, right? So they carefully move up to you, right, and observe their surroundings as the other two observe for them, right? So as that's happening, back to back to Mushu, right? You regrouped with your guys. Two of the guys are fleeing now, running through the woods, right? So the guards can clearly hear running, right? Like someone's running off, right? They carefully observe for that movement as they approach HELLVETA, who is complying, right? She's getting down, I guess, on her knees. In the meantime,
Can I
though,
ask a question?
just a moment. It's Mushu's turn. In the meantime, Mushu, are you gonna just wait here and cover still with your group, or something else?
I will walk over to the people.
Okay, just casually walk over, or is there any particular way you want to move toward them? You want to
Like
surrender to them cautiously?
walk over.
Uh,
But I'll try to look as less threatening as possible.
Okay, so
Yeah.
weapon, no weapons in hand, hands in the air, just calmly and carefully walking toward them.
Yep,
Okay,
Yeah.
slow and calculated walking.
right. So
Like
slow,
thinking about what to
careful
do.
walking, so you can think while you move, right? All right, and then
Yes.
BRUFUL, as Mushu is making his approach, do you want to go with him, or do you want to remain hidden with your bow?
I'm gonna remain hidden my bow. I'm just observing, watching, seeing what happens.
All right, and if you guys don't know the new rule, just a reminder, from now on, if you die in a particular campaign area, if you play again, you spawn in a different base, right? You don't get to spawn in the same place anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like permadeath, right? If you don't get to start back in this base, typically. So,
So,
alright.
I thought that was party life.
It's gonna be, no, it's if you die, right? You gotta spawn somewhere else, and if you wanna go,
Okay.
if you wanna play at that base again, you have to do the travel sequence to get there, right? So, but you'll be spawning in a different base every time you die. So, the only workaround around that is if you build up a roster of characters in a particular base, right? So,
Okay.
but yeah, if you're all out of characters and you have no other characters at that particular base, you're basically resetting, and you'll typically will be spawning somewhere else. Might change up that rule, but for now, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds a little inconvenient, but I understand you're trying to encourage people to
not
live.
die. Yeah, people just keep just spawning and dying. So, all right, without any consequence. So I'm working on the consequences of death, but at some point we'll have something solid. For now, essentially, if you die, then typically you just reset you reset your progress by having to start somewhere else. So, all right. Okay, so we left off with, let's see. That was Mushu, and then BRUFUL, and then now it's Gandalf. So Gandalf, you were fleeing, right? You're fleeing through the woods with David right now. You had a question? What's your question?
Can I stop running and perhaps come back to, I forgot his name, the one that was just in the tree, and put the guards
MOOSHO.
next to MOOSHO, and
He's
see if I
not
can
in a
put the
tree.
guards to sleep.
Okay, so you need to listen carefully. What I say is what's happening, right? So just because someone said that they're doing something doesn't mean that they actually did it, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because the knowledge you're basing your action off of past knowledge that has never been completed. Mushu did intend to climb a tree, but he never did. Do you understand that part?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to go back to the group, is what you're saying?
Yeah, go back to the group.
Okay, so as David continues running off, you stop, you're falling back to the group, right? Or to where you last saw some of the party. And as you do that, we're going to go back to HELLVETA, right? She has complied, possibly with their request, right? The first few men to approach her, two, or one covers while the other one slings his rifle, uh, you know, gets behind you and tells you something, maybe to stay calm. He pulls out a rope and binds your hands, and then gets you to move forward toward their camp. So he's restrained you, right? Or he's got you in ropes, and he's taking you into the camp as the other one covers. And the one that covers sees someone stepping onto the open, and that is MOOSHO, who is moving in, not hostile, carefully, hands raised, unarmed. And he says something similar to you, right? He's telling you to maybe get down, to halt, right? You see him put one hand forward toward you, and then telling you to maybe get low, right? He's like telling you, you're not sure what he's saying. Do you want to just start to comply and surrender to him, or do you want to just discuss with him, or what do you want to do, MOOSHO?
I want to try talking with him.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Hey, what are you people? What part of the region are you from? I can't seem to put my finger on what language you are speaking. I will try to say that.
So as you say that to him, he's got his weapon raised at you. He's shaking his head and says, "De soli no ne comprehensiones pas," right? And he says that to you, and then says, or it says the same thing in the beginning, right? Like the same words. He's like telling you to get down, right? To surrender, right? He's just got his weapon aimed at you, ready to fire. He's being a little more demanding now, right? This time he says, "Atere o jetai tiri," right? So, if you're intelligent,
Okay,
you can possibly
I will
identify what he's saying.
comply. No, I will comply by getting on my knees.
Okay, you get on your knees.
Behind my back.
Okay, hands behind your back. That same one that tied up HELLVETA comes forward to tie you up as well with another piece of rope. Right. So the first guy is still aiming and firing, or preparing to fire. He's got his rifle ready. He's got a candle in the other hand, ready to light the fuse. Right. The other guy, of course, comes up to you to tie your hands. Right. Rifle slung, candle back in the lantern. In the meantime, someone's still observing from a safe position. That was, of course, BRUFUL. BRUFUL, Gandalf is returning to your position. Gandalf, are you sneaking back to him, or are you running toward him? Bear in mind, if you sneak toward him, it'll take you a while before you can get back to BRUFUL, because you ran away, right? So if you want to get back to him quickly, you have to run back to him. But if you run back to him, you'll expose his position, right? So
Just sneak.
Gandalf, do you want to run back to him, or do you want to sneak back to him?
I'm a sneak.
Okay.
Sneak.
So you're still not there yet, and back to BRUFUL then. So BRUFUL, as MOOSHO is being restrained, as HELLVETA has already been restrained, as Gandalf, you don't know what he's doing. He ran off earlier. But yeah, what are you going to do at this point? Continue observing or something else?
I keep observing, seeing what they're doing, how they act, taking note of it. But you said they had guns?
Looks like they've got guns, yeah.
Guns? What armor are they wearing?
They've got helmets on, normal ones, so they can hear and see well. If you have heavy, you can't hear and see well. They also have leather cuirasses and padded armor under, right? Gambesons.
It's got gambesons, normal gambesons?
Yes, maybe heavy, full body gambeson.
Oh, they're heavy. Anything other to note on their person?
They've got swords in their belts, lanterns with candles in them. They've got bullet pouches, right? They're well armed and armored.
Right, thank you. Continue, sir. Seeing what they do with my party members.
So after restraining them, after you wait for Gandalf to regroup with you, they restrained your companions. They pick them up and take them into their camp. And from there, your crew is separated. Two of you have been captured, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, BRUFUL, now that they're captured,
So much I can do.
do you want to just fall back or?
I am just gonna fall back. Like, I don't know why they did that, but I'm falling back.
Alright, so you fall back, and as you fall back, Gandalf, is there anything else you want to do here with BRUFUL, your team? Half your team has been
Try to
captured.
catch. Try to fall back with him.
Fall back too. Alright, the two of you are retreating carefully and quietly. You've left your men behind, they've been captured. For those who have been left behind, naturally, you no longer have freedom, so while you don't have freedom, you don't have free action anymore. Like, you don't get to choose what happens to you until you get your freedom back. Right? So, but you do know what happens to you, but Ethan and Ghost can't know what happened. So, because you have been captured, right? So, I can tell you what happens now, but Ethan and Ghost will have to do their best not to act on the information. If anything, though, Ethan and Ghost, I'm gonna move you to the chat real quick so that I can explain what happened to them, and then I'll pull you back. So,
Can I just?
all right. So for the two of you, it looks like Queen is already deafened, so it doesn't matter, I guess. But I guess for MOOSHO, what happens to you? Of course, keep this to yourself. This is just what happens to MOOSHO. These men here are slave traders, right? They came here to capture slaves. So they think that you're natives, right? So they brought you into their camp. They immediately strip you of your gear, and they bring you into the slave tents, and you see other natives living in the tent. They think that you are natives here, right, or something, right? Because naturally you guys don't have terribly much gear.
Okay, can I interact with one of the guards?
You would say things to them. They would ignore you. They would feed you. They're not cruel or brutal to you, or in particularly, right? But some of the guards do some horrible things to the female slaves of the camp, right? So HELLVETA ends up with a horrible fate, right? She's brought into the camp. The guards kind of joke with her, and then maybe they're consensual at first, but if she declines that, then they are non-consensual after, right? And as for you, they took you in. They gave you a new set of clothes to wear, slave clothes, right? And they prepare you for trade, right? To send back across the sea and to be sold as a slave, right? So they captured you, just thinking that two of you were natives in the southern country. They took you into their custody.
But only natives, though.
You're not, right? You're new arrivals, but they think they have mistaken you, right? Whether you're native or not, they're here to capture people's settlements into slavery.
I will as I am staying at this camp, I will gesture to myself and gesture to the natives, and then I will try doing charades, like trying to explain that we are not natives.
The ones that are natives don't understand you, right? Because they're actual primitive people. You're not primitive. You're civilized, right? You have your own language and such, but you were mistaken to be like a uncivilized native or something. You're not too sure why you were captured. But yeah, you're captured. You're given slave clothes. You ask questions. You complain. They just ignore you and prepare you for slave trade, right? They'll ship you off tomorrow to become a slave.
Okay, so the last action I will do is like memorizing their word patterns and what they mean to each other. Like as if one guy would say thing and the other would do the thing, right?
Okay, so yeah. Some of them would say things like
try learning their language through experience.
Sure, you will start to try to learn some of their language, observe for their gestures and such. And what's your intelligence?
Wait, check. My intelligence was...
Oh, it's 14. Yeah, so your character is able to, you have enough intelligence to actually identify and learn or maybe even know this language if you want to. You have the ability to learn up to one additional language. Um, so if you want, you can learn their language if you want.
Okay, I will learn their language.
Right. So you have the mental capacity to, yeah, uh, possibly already have known their language, right? And then uh, you have a chance to also, if you don't want to if you don't want to already know the language, you can just identify the language at the very least. So there's a check called know checks, right? Like you can know what something means even if you don't actually know the entire thing, right? But if you want to already know their language, you can
Okay.
you can choose to have already known their language if you want.
Okay, let's just say as I stay longer in the camp, I began to like realize what the language was.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Like I read it in a book somewhere random.
Okay. Yeah. So they are speaking let's see. Right in your notes. Status, bank covers, position, neutral, and knows. Okay.
Um,
Uh, all right. So you know their language now. It's their language is Tremf, and they're speaking Tremf.
ah,
Okay. It's a different language from what you know, right? You know a different language than them, but they are a different from a different kingdom, right? Across the sea, so and they're definitely slave traders. What they were talking about to you earlier, as you try to remember what they were saying, they were telling you, you know, just stay calm. They basically be very respectful to you, right? They're like, um, telling you things like, all right, just stay calm. Uh, it's all right if you're uh, not able to speak your language or our language with us, but we have been assigned to take you into our custody and to be brought to a new home where you will be uh, assigned a new place to live and work. Do you understand? Do you comply? And the others are like, if he does not say anything back, he is complying. It's like, of course. Now we will take you into custody. Please get down on the floor, on your knees, and we will take you soon, where you can have a better life, right? And they took you into a tent.
okay, so
They think they're
they are
doing you a
basically
favor.
slave traders who are very, very respectful. Okay.
And polite toward you. Yeah. So they say you will have a new
Yeah,
home
okay,
soon, a
I
new life,
will.
right?
Do I know how to talk in the language?
Yes, yes, you can. You can start talking back toward them
Okay,
if you want,
then I will try getting one of the guards' attention.
and speaking their language. Okay, sure. So
Yes.
he started to speak one of the guards' languages. Uh, what did you want to tell him? Like a guard would come by, right, to make sure you guys are okay, right?
Sorry, sir. I have noticed that you were gathering natives here. I am afraid to um, let you acknowledge that we are not natives. We are from a different land. Yeah, we are quite new to the whole place.
All right. His reaction is negative. He says to you in his
Oh
language,
no.
of course, like, "Oh, you speak our language now. Well, I'm sorry to inform you that we are here to capture and sell people into a new life. I hope you understand, and I hope you will comply. But yes, it does not matter who you are. You will be sold very soon into a new life. You understand?
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Please
Oh
get some
well.
rest and take care, right? And he's just here to bring you guys water, right? So he puts a bucket of water down
Okay.
so you can wash yourself, right? It's right before bed.
Can I still cast my spell?
You could, if it's still memorized. You have one spell memorized, and your spell was floating disc, right? You had that one
Floating
memorized.
disc.
I don't know
Nah,
how
might as well
fish.
just use it right now. I will use my floating disc to put the water on it so I can wash my face.
Okay, you cast it, and all the other.
That might prove my difference from the natives.
Yes, yes. All the natives see you cast the spell, and they are shooken, right, by the supernatural power you possess. And they
Yeah. What? Does the guards notice or like they're just, oh great, we got a magic caster?
the guards did not notice. You're locked away in an underground cell, right? That dug up, right, like a pit. So you're down in the pit with the other
Okay.
slaves, and it's covered by a tarp. And in the tarp or in the pit, your feet are tied, uh, and that's it. Your feet are tied in the pit, so you cannot. Or I guess your hands are tied too. Yeah, your hands and feet are tied, but you can still kind of use your fingers and such, right, to pick things up. It's just
No.
difficult, right? So
Okay.
yeah, you're in the
This is fun.
yeah you're in this pit with a few other slaves, like three other slaves in here. Two men, one woman, and the other woman that's a slave is not currently in this pit with you, right? HELLVETA the second was taken away.
Oh god.
So these other natives, right?
Okay.
They look like they are darker in complexion here, right, than you are, but they're not dark dark. They're like they look they look like maybe Spanish people, right? Darker skinned Spanish
Ah.
people.
Is my magic disc is a solid force, right?
It's a visible force, like a floating disc size of a shield. It floats at
Yeah.
waist height up to 6 feet, and it follows you around.
Okay. Can I like rub my restraints against it, and then it might, you know.
Cut free. Yeah, you can
Yes.
try it, maybe. So it only
I'll
lasts for
try
a
it.
certain amount of time, but you will try that. Do you want to sneak away, live to tell the tale? Is that what your plan is?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
I
the
will
middle of the
try to
night.
escape.
You try to escape in the middle of the night. You cut the rope. The rope is not difficult to cut, right? Just your hands are tied and your feet are tied. You cut it with the floating disc. You untie yourself, your own feet. Do you want to free the slaves with you, or do you want to leave them? If they go with you, they might make more noise. And you might get caught, right?
Yeah. I will. I will quickly and quietly leave while they're still sleeping.
Okay. They're waking up, of course, as you cut the rope, because it takes a while to cut against the magical shield. Because it's not sharp, it's just a force, right? So you just use friction until it pops free. But they wake up from that and they want you to free them too, right? They're like begging you, right? It's two girls and one man, right? He's an old man, elderly man. One old lady and one young lady. They want you to free them, right? They're like begging you in their language.
I will sneak out.
Sneak out. Okay, let's see
It's a
how they
heartless
react.
decision, but they're old.
They react
Like
negatively,
for real.
and they are yelling and screaming, right? So the guards can hear it.
Ah, shit.
So you're trying to sneak away, and we're going to roll to see if you can sneak away unnoticed, right? So there's a guard, right? He can hear the screaming and yelling inside the tarp, but you're climbing out of the tarp right now. So we're gonna see if you're first fast enough to climb out of the tarp before the guard notices what's happening, right? So 1d6, you gotta roll it.
Oh no, I'm slow.
Roll 1d6.
Okay.
Alright. So
4.
you climbed up before the guard could act. So the guard, before he even realizes it, you're already climbing out, and you're already beginning to run through the woods, right? Out of the tent into the
Yes.
woods, and we gotta. That's just the prison guard, but there's other guards, right? Like in the camp, the camp guards, right? So you gotta avoid them too.
Yes.
So you're just running, dead sprinting, and we gotta see if the other guards are able to intercept you, right? Um, the chances for that will be another initiative check if they can act faster than you can act. Okay, as you make your first approach.
Okay.
So you have to have good initiative to
Do I
dodge
roll
them.
D6?
Yep, d6 again. So this is the you're
Okay.
running past the camp guards, like the ones inside the camp. Okay.
Okay. 3. Um.
You got
Let's.
a 5. All right.
5.
So
Let's
you
go.
beat them. You ran past them, and now the last set of guards you have to get past is the perimeter guards, right? The guards looking outside, outwards, right? So the inner guards, you passed them. The prison guard, you passed him. Now you got to pass the perimeter guard. That's the last set, right? So roll a d6 again, final time, to pass the perimeter guard.
4.
Wow. Okay, so you got past all the guards, right? And you were able to just run through the woods. You have nothing on you, right? So you're faster than them. And you're gonna just run all the way back to base, right? It's only about
Okay.
6 miles, 9 miles back to base, right? So you get to get your freedom back and play as MOOSHO still. You will return later in the day, but you will return nonetheless, right? You'll be like exhausted, right? You'll be like walking into the camp, just huffing and puffing, right? Because you escaped the
Like
slave
barefoot
traders.
and all.
Yeah. And now we have confirmed that they are potentially an enemy, right? Maybe not like a hostile enemy,
Yes.
but a potential enemy for anyone who comes across their path, right? In the base here, this group of
Now-
settlers will have to make a plan.
Now I am curious. How do they react
Your base?
now that I escaped the slave traders?
Oh, well, you don't know how they react because you left already, right? But they are probably frustrated, right, that you got free. So now you can warn your
Yeah.
people.
Wait, where is my floating disc?
It only lasts for a short time, but it would have followed you for as long as it lasts, which is like an hour, I think. It disappears after an hour.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, let's see. It says floating disc. It will last you 6 turns, yeah, 1 hour. So it already
Okay.
disappeared by the time you got back to base. Alright, good
I
job.
will be like super exhausted.
You you won
Yay.
the adventure. Let me bring the other guys back.
Okay.
Gentlemen, thank you for your patience. But we're gonna wrap the adventure up. MOOSHO was able to escape, actually, surprisingly. He figured out a way.
I did it, boys.
You gotta explain to me how you did it.
He's back at camp with you
So,
guys.
Bro, I'm so exhausted. I could like my
Did
legs
you-
are gonna fall off.
Did you grab anything?
Just these clothes.
Yeah, he just has a new set of clothes, prison rags.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
and some rope around my wrists.
Perfect. Yes.
But I was not able to save Queen
What happened?
because
What
I
happened?
didn't know where she was.
Oh,
But I escaped.
good.
My
You have
luck is my luck is insane.
you gotta explain to me what happened.
Right. So before that, to conclude the story for tonight, it was a very basic mission that could have been completed easily, or it could have also been more complex if you decided to take on the challenge of destroying the position. But yeah, your mission tonight was to scout out the base and to provide information to, um, the base commander, the captain of the settlement or this expedition, right?
Yeah.
The information he would have wanted was what their plans are, like what they intend to do, and you guys did not find their plans or any proof until, of course, Mushu got back. You were supposed to find out any strengths that they have and any weaknesses. I believe you guys brought back their strengths, like what they have available to them. Right? BRUFUL explained that they are armed and armored with the specifically, right? BRUFUL, you would explain guns, okay, armor,
Sword.
swords, okay, very well. So BRUFUL would explain their strengths. As for their weaknesses, right? What we can do, what they're weak against, possibly, right? You might explain that they have tents.
I was
Yeah.
Yeah, tents. They were very flammable and stuff.
Right. No actual defensive structures, just in the woods, open tents, ready to be set aflame. Right. Um, Other
Yes, I
weaknesses.
was inside the camp, so like
Yep.
I must have seen a couple of weaknesses while my prolonged stay.
Yeah. So whatever you might consider a weakness, you were in a pit covered by a tarp, which is the slave pit, um, which was in the middle of their camp. Their camp had housing on the outskirts, so the tent would be the housing for their men. And then within the camp, they had their uh, rafts to the north near the water. They had um, the captain or their storehouse and HQ kind of toward the south, further inland. In the middle is where their slave pit was. You were in the middle of their camp, where they kept their assets, what they were going to sell to make money. You brought back their plans and intentions too, with proof, right? Mushu was proof. He comes back, basically naked, just in some slave rags. He explains that he was captured but escaped the enemy, and that they still have one of our guys. HELLVETA was captured and taken elsewhere. He's not
I'm
sure.
sorry, HELLVETA.
Yeah, I mean, her player doesn't really care. She left, went deafened, so that's pretty usual. So that's why I said at the start, because Queen tend to do that quite often. So just to let you know. Uh, but yeah. Overall, you have been rewarded. So for the basics for BRUFUL and Gandalf's efforts, you're both paid 1 copper. Um,
Enough.
yeah, enough for paying for your living expenses for today. So that's it. So just a basic day of adventuring. I guess you get double pay just because it's just not. I guess they'll give you double pay. You weren't taking on a passive job. You're taking on an active job. So yeah, they'll actually give you 2 copper. So you only get 1 copper in profit, while the other copper is for your living expenses. As for Mushu though, you're gonna get bonus pay because you have proven not just their plans, but you survived a very dangerous expedition for you at least, right? You escaped a very hostile situation you're in. So they gave you double pay. So you got 4 coppers total of 3 copper profit compared to the other guys who got 1 copper
Yo, let's
profit.
go.
So Mushu has 3 coppers in profit. The only person who would have broken even is David. He would get back and you guys report that David, he fled early on. He still was with your team in the first half, but because he deserted the crew, he's only breaking even, so he doesn't lose or gain anything, right? Really, because he gets 1 copper, which goes to his living expenses, so he's basically got no progress at all, right? So David should be at 0 coppers, and then BRUFUL, you should be at 1 copper, and Gandalf, you're at 1 copper, and then HELLVETA has been captured, right? So HELLVETA captured by slavers, and then of course MOOSHO has some lore now.
That's okay.
Right, MOOSHO escaped some slavers, so neutral and knows Tref or Treffin. I'm gonna say it's Tref, yeah, Tref. Okay, so
Okay, finally, I had a fighter that survived. Yay!
neutral and knows Tref.
I learned their language.
He knew it because he had high intelligence, so he could choose to know their language.
That. Was it just Spanish? Was it?
All right. No, it's just or it's actually just French, basically. No, it's language French.
They would just speak the French.
Yeah.
Okay.
French settlers.
Right.
Oh,
they're not
no.
French
History
people, but
repeats
they're equivalent
itself.
to it.
History repeats itself.
All right.
No, we're not cooked. They're French.
Yeah, they're French. Hit them with a bagel once. Hit them with a baguette.
Well,
Okay.
Alright.
That was fun.
Also, you have the reputation of surviving or escape, right? So, escapist now. You know how to escape. So you have a bonus.
nice.
So I can escape stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you get captured and you just.
No, I can't push my luck all the time. But yo, I can't believe my plan worked.
A true dungeon escapist right there. You were a prisoner for a while. For a short time. You
Yo,
escaped with your magical
DM,
powers.
can I tell them what happened or
Yeah,
do
you
I
can.
shut myself out?
You because you survived,
Okay.
you can tell them, right? If you didn't survive or escape, you couldn't tell them, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so like they were slavers and natives are Spanish. No, they look Spanish. Right?
Yeah, the natives you were seeing in there, they looked like Spaniards.
Yeah,
Like
they
poor
look
Spaniards.
Spaniard. And as for how I escaped, I used my disc to to cut my restraints, and then I just ran out, sprinted.
That's insane. That's actually crazy.
He used the friction against his floating disc. It took a while, but he eventually got it.
Yeah, but I feel terrible for my cellmates. They were screaming.
It doesn't
You had to
matter.
save yourself. You had to save yourself. Don't worry.
I know they were being so loud, and like 2 of them are elders, and 1 of them were too young.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You did have what you had.
Shit. Yeah, at least I got like information on them.
But
I don't think Alberta's doing good.
I don't know how to deal sometimes.
Yeah, so
Hey,
Maybe
base
the
command
commander-
probably have some plans, maybe negotiations. They have you guys they made the first approach to spy on us possibly, but then we made the approach to also spy on them, and then they made the approach to capture two of our guys. So either next time we're either gonna negotiate the free or the return of our guy, and if we can't, then maybe there's gonna be some hostility between our camp and theirs, right? So maybe there will be a declaration of
so
war.
if we decide to go there again, I will disguise myself, and then I will try negotiating using my charisma and their language.
Yeah, it would be our translator. Yeah, that's the part.
Yeah.
Well,
can't believe they were just Spanish. No, they can't believe they were just like French.
Yeah, they're not actually French, but they're similar to the French people, I would say. Like in terms of just language,
Oh
but not
God.
in terms of
So
like
like,
what they're doing.
gentlemen.
I think we're just gonna call them French from now on, really.
All right. So naturally, this is not Earth. Right? It's a different planet, but it's got very similar aspects to medieval Earth, I guess.
The French. We're just called
Similar to the French, yeah. So we'll just identify them as French for now. Alright. At least in terms of language. Okay, I'll see you guys later at the next one then. Thanks for playing for tonight.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
Good job.
Wait, I will roll a d20 just for the fun of it.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Alright, are we done?
Yeah, we're done for tonight. Thanks for playing. I'll see you at the next one.
Okay, 9. Bye, everyone.
Take
Night,
care.
y'all.